Back at it again. Episodic watch along. BP Crew. The Stand. Episode 2. I'm Jake.
I'm Leon.
I'm Dan. And today we'll be doing The Pocket Savior, Episode 2, Paramount Plus series, The Stand. It's a CBS production.
Surprisingly, I didn't hate the first episode. I thought it was good.
All right. And the first episodes of shows usually are not good.
Yes.
So I'm surprised. That's why we're back at it again.
Yeah, we could have ended this with the first episode.
Episode 2. So we're just going to hop right in to sync this audio track up to your copy of The Stand, Episode 2, Pocket Savior. Simply pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of The Stand, Episode 2. At roughly the 5-second mark, go ahead and unpause this audio track and you should be all good to go. So again, pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of Episode 2 of The Stand. At the 5-second mark, roughly, unpause this audio track and you will be all sunken up, sanctified up, because it's religious. So go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. Don't say it like that. We're back. We're back.
The Stand.
Previously on The Stand. So I guess we're watching the previously ons.
Yes.
That's part of it. Remember, there's no subtitles. Even though the subtitles are already up. Look, I'll even put this thing over here in the corner, since apparently it never goes away. Boom, there you go. I hit it. Hey, it's whooping! I don't remember that. All right, let's see what we got going.
Unrefrigerated steaks, yum.
When did the power go on? I forget how long the power's been out.
Since day one.
I thought. Okay.
Since day one.
It's really insensitive considering the vast majority of the people in the world just died.
See, so these are all messed up. So she, I think, is basically supposed to be the Antichrist mom. And then the kid is supposed to be black and doesn't talk. And somebody she runs into along the way. And this guy's supposed to be white. And he's just like one of the guys on the good side, like one of the main characters.
Why? I wonder why they felt the need to swap the anything.
Who knows with these people?
What do you mean? These people.
The people that are making these remakes.
Oh.
There's a scene that's probably coming up here before too long where they're gonna get ambushed. There's like the road's blocked and they come up and it's like people have it barricaded and like they're like slavers basically. And the people that they have enslaved, they use drugs to dope them up and get them addicted and things.
Uh-oh.
And so there's about to be like a big shootout because the people that are taken prisoner are like, here's our chance. Nope.
They didn't do it?
Nope. It's so weird because the book's like maybe 1,000 pages, right? And you're thinking, what, 6 hours or so? You can probably get most of that down. But it's like they've cut so much out
Already?
already.
That's
'Cause-
episode 2.
That's well. I mean, by the time you're so far into the book, by the time they get to the town and have everything set up, you know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
It's a used drink. They just cleared it off the table.
That's my drink!
I know, right? And that looks disgusting. It's just gin with a twist of lemon.
That's what it looked like, huh?
What
Or
does it?
vodka.
Ugh. All over that guy. You see him shaking his arms. Oh, he just ooked on me. No, he touched my face with his ook.
What kind of martini?
Hey! I used to live there.
Where?
It's in Penis, Arizona.
All right.
It's not how that really works.
What if you were in like solitaire and you were one of the ones that lived?
That was that story I was talking about yesterday. Or I guess whenever we watched this last one.
Oh, I thought you said he was just in prison. I didn't
He's locked in cell 1. Sexual assault.
If I had to guess,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say eat Mesa, Apache Junction. Why is he saying poker eyes?
That was the quietest bullet ever.
There's no way.
The fuck?
That fits perfectly in this situation. Yeah.
I was just thinking too, like, how funny, like, inappropriate music is. And I was wishing they would have done something like that in the Predator movie. You know, do like some 80s pop music or something as the ship was crashing. Cocaine mostly. Whoopee.
Why are we speaking in riddles?
Yeah, see, he is supposed to be white. Because you remember I told you he was leaving notes everywhere he went. You'd get it like on the side of a building or on a billboard, and he'd be like, "Oh, we got motorcycles and went to this place, and then we went here." And so they're following him. All the survivors are following the author, you know, the typewriter kid from the 1st episode, to get here. And that's why everybody likes him so much, because he basically saves everybody.
Only wants to kill everyone.
Yeah, he's super bitter. This little kid too is supposed to have a knife, like a big butcher's knife.
And he does. Yeah, but if it was never taught sign language.
Wait, that one looks familiar. Was that Johnny Depp's wife?
I have no idea.
Right from the Waterworld movie. What's that movie called? Aquaman. It looks like when you know. I'm thinking of like the poop face meme or whatever. How your dog looks at you when he's pooping on your bed or whatever, and it's like her looking over her shoulder. She is so weird looking.
Go ahead, run, and he'd somehow keep up.
She's so weird looking. Imagine being in love with that.
Fucking called it. What is
What's her name?
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard.
Heard.
Oh, Amber Heard. I watched all the funny memes from the trial.
She really has not done anything good. I am impressed. Like, that's gotta be tough, right?
You did not do anything good.
Well, I mean, to not do anything that might possibly have done well. No. I'm hoping that that's snot coming out of her nose, dripping all over the place.
You stuff with what? You just said you was a rock star.
Is that nipple?
You're gonna have to clean that up yourself. That's your own shit.
You're breaking your own things in your own house. Oh, look at boots with no socks. Doesn't even zip them up.
It's probably not wearing underwear.
What a bitch. I wonder when this came out, like right during the height of COVID.
I don't know. I even looked it up, but I still don't know when it came out.
I still don't remember.
2020 to 2021. So yeah.
Okay. It's an ugly death, huh? This ain't no pretty way to die.
This had to have not done well because it came out during COVID. Right?
Apparently it made 2 seasons, right? Isn't that what you just said?
1 season.
Oh, it just spanned 2 years?
Yeah.
No, he does my mom.
Whoop whoop.
It hits quick, huh?
I guess.
She looked normal last night. All right.
Right in the feels.
I don't think I'm invested enough to be feeling yet. House in Bali. Look at how low that bed
I was
is.
gonna say he's like a rock star and he sleeps on a mattress on the floor.
I think this is his mom's house, right? Is this his place?
Oh,
Does he
yeah.
still live with his mom?
It's got to be his place.
But that
Because
it's,
why would that guy show up at his mom's house?
it's not even like a box spring and mattress on the floor.
Maybe
it's
he
just
broke
like
it.
straight the mattress on the floor.
Maybe he broke it.
The box spring
Yeah.
and the bed. part?
The frame.
That actually probably feels really nice when you're feverish, sitting out in like a cold rain like that. Kay's jangling. Oh snap!
That would be just. You would not survive the night.
You wouldn't survive long, that's for sure. You'd last a couple of days.
Maybe.
Maybe. But I mean, if you have a pretty healthy habit going, and then you come into something like that, you probably go a couple of weeks. You probably die from malnutrition.
We're dumb at parking.
There's all these houses and stuff, and they're just camping out.
Oh, maybe that's why.
It's playing like Serenity music. Blah, 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 blah.
That's a pretty big pistol.
Think she's got one of them judges, huh? You gotta go at least an 8-inch barrel, and we got a good clean shot. 50 yards, get expensive ammo,
I don't know. It's kind of big.
especially for her.
Yeah.
It's probably not even that big, she's just really small.
She is really small. It's just a 4-inch barrel.
Yeah, exactly. 38 special or whatever, and a 4-inch barrel, and it just looks like
It's
a
a
can.
snub nose.
One of those little barkeeps.
It just looks so big on there.
Yar. What happened to your eye? Fucking touch me. Loser. Oh. Why do I remember it being weasels or something? This is why I hate non-linear storytelling. He's gonna get fucking murdered for sure. He looks like a bum. He's got a gun in his pocket and a duffel bag full of drugs.
All right.
There's no way this ends well for him. Thank God I still have all my drugs.
Oh, pills.
It's probably a bunch of stuff. It's a lot of pills. He seems awfully friendly.
Well, if you'd taken a bunch of drugs,
You're right, if I just took like 5 tabs of E.
and some old man shows up in a hospital gown,
Alright.
he's got a plan.
Alright. Man,
How
I'm
would
playing.
you spend the apocalypse?
I'm probably a lot closer with this guy. He's got a leather jacket, a bag full of drugs, and a pistol in his pocket. That sounds like a pretty good start. That sounds exactly like how I would start it.
Yeah, it's not a bad start.
I do like this guy's chips and masturbating plan. So I mean,
It's solid.
yeah, I've been kind of hybrid these guys so far.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't be walking around so much, personally. Oh, where's the white woman at?
Again, you're on lots of drugs and you see a woman in the apocalypse dressed up with an umbrella.
I'll take my chances. Got a gun in my pocket. You think it's some sort of siren? It's a trap. You gonna sit down on that bench and some guy's gonna garrote you?
Steal your drugs.
That's what dangerous people say all the time.
His gun falls out of his pocket. His bag of drugs opens up. Oh.
Okay. All right. You want some drugs? Is that
Roll federal.
about masturbating over at Yankee Stadium? Oh. Okay, so she's one of the characters from the book. She's supposed to be like an older woman. No. All right, that was a pretty good
You
shot.
hear a bird go,
I would never do that. Fire a single bullet and then go and blow on the barrel. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh, it smells bad. I shot myself in the face.
Seriously though.
She's like, that sounds like a great idea.
So they end up hooking up these two. And then she ends up ODing because she's got a pocket full of pills too. The drugs help.
Ooh. Hard start.
Pistol whipper, boom! Give me all your money, bitch. I sense a fan edit coming on with this one. And just edit it so it's all in order. You ever watch that movie Atlas, Cloud Atlas?
Mm-hmm.
How it's like, that movie sucks. So here's what you do. You just edit it so it all is in order.
They used to do that with the Godfather.
Sounds like a good idea.
Because then you just knew you could just not watch the last hour of it. Hour and a half.
So this is probably that guy I was talking about that
Killer.
ends up being locked in here.
So, did the store clerk die?
The girl died. And the cop died. Remember the other guy shot the girl and the cop.
No, I know, but what about the clerk?
I don't think the clerk died. He ducked behind the register.
So why wouldn't the clerk go, he didn't shoot the cop?
Oh, he's an accomplice. When you're doing a robbery like that and somebody dies, you're just as guilty. Both everybody involved, even the driver. So if you were like in the car sitting outside, all three of them get hit with murder. It's a deterrent.
But he still didn't kill the cop. So the guy,
He's
the
gonna
cop
get-
calling him a cop killer.
No, he's gonna get it for both. He got convicted and put in jail and everything. She's got a thing for black guys for sure.
It's the apocalypse.
Yeah. It's just lucky you find an attractive white girl.
I would say you're lucky you find a girl.
You're probably not too far off. Sure. I could eat. I can fuck with some food. You think your dead husband's gonna be there?
Yeah, her dead husband's gonna be there.
This is what they're eating.
Well, they know they're immune. How'd she cook it? Gas range? They call it plowing snow.
I thought it was trampling the snow.
Maybe if you're uncouth.
Oh, sorry.
This is actually a direct scene from the book.
Alright.
What is that a reflection of? What is that a reflection on?
Nightstand?
Well, no, there's no way the nightstand has that angle. What the fuck? It's that ultra modern architecture.
Heather Graham.
I did it.
Is her boob hanging lower than his elbow?
Looks
Oh, that's
like
her. Yep.
So this is part of the thing from the book, where they take drugs and they see how long they can go without having sex, while rubbing each other naked like that. Stephen King is such a bad author. He writes about the weirdest parts.
Wow. I was just gonna say. I was gonna say like, yeah, all those rotting corpses wouldn't be good because yeah, you're immune to the one disease. That dude totally just brought it up.
Good, bitch. It's literally the end of the world. I got a whole duffel bag full of fucking. That's why they get motorcycles too, so they can navigate through all the cars.
Corpses.
Yep.
They messed up not showing some of the, at least one of the buildings just being like totally torched. I get there's some fires, but one of them would still just be like
Yeah, the whole
completely-
thing. Just a skeleton, like half the building already fell over.
Pharmacy. That's where I'd go.
Well, you better be quick, because that's one of the first things that's going to get tore up.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of people left.
There's nobody left.
So
Yeah.
the odds of the pharmacy being plucked clean are probably pretty slim.
They're probably pretty good, because just before things go bad, just before everybody starts dying, like World War Z style, people are going to go start looting and shit.
So it's quick enough to where
It takes a day or two.
Just in case you somehow manage to get lost in Manhattan, it's this way.
George, the rising sun. See, this seems a little bit iffy too. You know, I'd probably be like on the sidewalk, probably at night. Just give me the girl.
the dude hasn't had sex in maybe a couple weeks and he's willing to pay $1 million.
Well, money's worthless. See, this is what I was saying.
Why not shoot him in the head?
Yep. That's true. Why not just shoot him? And why are you carrying around a briefcase full of money? What good does that do?
Shield.
Oh, there you go.
That would be a great shield. It's like you can't shoot through a phone book.
Yeah. I mean, you can.
Um,
It just depends on the
probably not with
ammunition.
anything you've got.
I bet you might. I bet you I have a lot of things I can shoot through a phone book. Why don't we just get some phone books and go check it out?
I'm down.
This is New Mexico. With 40 acres, as long as you're not 1,000 feet from the street.
I'm down.
I need more drugs.
I don't think my pea shooter could make it through a phone book.
I bet you if you had the right kind of ammo.
Like what? Like javelins?
You can bust out your because it's so dark.
Yeah. It's like the other dude's right there's black. It's a little
What are
weird.
they, the critical defense ones? The one where the
Yeah.
point comes off?
No, because those are hollow points.
Yeah, they're hollow point, but they've got that little.
The little needle that goes through. I don't think you're going to get much out of that. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go up there and face those guys? It does seem strange though. He was just talking about weird diseases, right?
Yeah.
Guess.
Well, I mean, realistically, you're only going to get. I don't even know how many different diseases.
Every
In a
disease.
sewer?
Every
All of
disease,
them?
yeah. And then some, not just diseases, but like viruses and everything.
You've died of dysentery.
Dysentery if you're lucky. No.
What do I look like, a Ninja Turtle?
I can't believe I've followed you into the sewer. Should have listened to me. Gone out at night.
No syrup cocaine for me, thank you.
It'll really make this whole thing a lot easier if you just do some cocaine.
A little bit of that bravery.
Ow!
Yep, right in front of your eyes. That'll help your night vision.
My night vision's totally fucked.
Shut the fuck up.
Our hero, everyone.
So he's actually supposed to be in the cell alone, but he can reach somebody else, and he eats them. If I remember correctly, he uses the corpse to lure in rats and then he eats them. But he can't eat the tail. That's like a point they make in the book. The tail's too hard, so he's got like a bunch of tails. That's how he knows how many rats he's eaten. Yeah, he's gonna start eating his leg.
No.
I don't remember this character being like this though. In the other Stand one, he's like a shrewd businessman or something. And in the book, I don't remember what his character's. He ends up being like the number 2 in charge of the bad town. Just don't poop on the bed.
No guarantees.
Right? You never know with this one. True wild card. Bed pooping wild card. Fuck you. Pulls out a knife.
A cleaver.
Yeah, it's like a big butcher knife.
Butcher knife or cleaver?
It's a butcher knife. No, it's the sharp one. The one that's like trying to.
That's a butcher's knife.
Yeah, it's a butcher knife. And these two never actually sleep together.
I always thought that a butcher's knife was a cleaver when I was a kid.
Who?
Harold.
Like Jesus' middle name?
Is that his middle name?
Yeah, that's what the H for. Jesus H Christ. The H stands for Harold.
I thought it was Henry.
No, biblical, huh? No, it's Harold. Like he's the herald of Christ or whatever. The one true king, like that Christmas song.
No, I don't know what you're
They're gonna cut back to the woman. She just went and found those 3 guys. Yeah, that guy was a total loser. Well, couldn't you just wait a couple hours and then go back up? That's probably what I would have done.
No, I don't know.
Well, I mean, look at how deep the water's getting already.
Yeah, but suppose that those guys find the girl.
Well, they're going to be
They're
on.
going to know where she came from, the sewer, and they're going to go in there. I think he's got the right idea. I would get as far away from where she came up as I could.
It seems a little excessive, I'm just going to say it. Look at this.
Got it in my mouth.
Is there like a bird or something? What the?
The sewer birds. You know, those are a thing, right?
This guy makes a lot of poor choices. The girl was right to leave.
To risk a horrible, horrible death.
Well, they're not going to kill her, I'm sure. It's probably the only girl they've found so far.
Her body. It's a body.
It's his mom. I did. No.
Mount.
See, a bird wouldn't do well in the sewer, right? Because there's no room for it to maneuver and stuff.
Isn't it it's supposed to be Satan?
Flag, no.
What's flag?
It's the guy. It's the bad guy's name. So he would probably, it's hard to say.
It's her. She's like, oh, hey.
I need more drugs.
Is he dreaming this?
I don't know. Probably not. He looks like he's been in the sewer.
Yeah, cities are.
I guess to be fair, I don't know if he's black or not. I don't think they say in the book. Now that I think about it.
You just pictured him as being white?
Well, he's white in the TV series or whatever, the made-for-TV movie. He's that guy. He's Lieutenant Dan. That's the Gary Sinise or whatever.
I'm glad how many fires there were, apparently.
There's actually some guy that's just going around catching everything on fire. He's the one that makes the arms the atomic bomb or whatever. He's a pyromaniac.
That's kind of a cool idea. Just pyromaniac survives the apocalypse.
Yeah, and
just
he goes around, sets fires. He almost kills himself because he's blowing up gas stations.
all willy nilly.
And then he gets too careless and he burns himself blowing up a gas
That
station.
seems like that would be a bad idea to blow up gas stations.
Because they're like big fireballs or something.
No, because you've got the potential to go anywhere with that gas.
Well, for a very limited amount of time.
What do you mean?
Gas is only good for like 6 months. And there's plenty. That's the thing. You don't need, like the money. You don't need the hoard
Diesel.
things. Diesel lasts longer,
Oh yeah.
but you just need, because anywhere you go, there's going to be money and drugs and bullets and guns. There's like 20 people left.
Yeah.
8 million people's worth of stuff.
I don't want to clean up bodies, so I would look for maybe a new housing development, some sort of renovations.
They actually get the town going. So they get like the power plant up and running. And it's like a small town. It's pouring in cigarettes, fireworks.
Oh, she's
Snap. Kid can sense evil. A kid looks familiar too. Is he the new Avatar or something?
Huh.
I think that little kid's
He's-
the new Avatar.
Wait, is he Sokka?
No, that's the new Avatar.
Bang?
Yeah. From that live action Aang TV show we watched. I can tell because of his stupid face.
I know I've seen him in a movie too. Or in something.
Oh, she's in that Austin Powers movie.
Heather Graham? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Except her tits didn't hang below her elbow.
Give her a break, she's like 50. It's very actually.
I'm saying, I hope I'm as well put together as her at 50. My boobs will probably be hanging lower than my elbows.
So she's popping pills and drinking.
This is what happens in the book.
Pretty much. Except I think she's in a tent. Because they like go to sleep. And then he wakes up and she's dead. But yeah, pretty much. This is exactly what happens. At least there's no zombies.
You know, you gotta pick one or the other, but not both. I mean, right?
She is an ugly crier, huh?
It's right there, that face she was making.
Uh-huh.
She looks like Drew Barrymore did in the 90s.
She looked kind of like, I was thinking one of those little smoosh face dogs. Like, what kind of dog is Lady from Lady and the Tramp?
Drew Barrymore. What?
She looked like one of those dogs. Oh.
I'd let her shit on my bed.
Depends on what you got to do to her first. Because if it was just like letting her shit on the bed, I don't know if that's enough. But if she did a bunch of freaky shit and then shat on the bed, I could probably get behind that. I'm not gonna
You know,
lie.
after she shit on the bed?
No, I mean like if I did a bunch of sick, disgusting things to her, and then after we were done, she took a shit on the bed. Be like, all right, touche,
Now clean this up.
touche.
Right? You gotta clean up your own.
Hopefully, it'd be her bed. How do you explain what those notes mean to a deaf person? The fuck is this?
Planchet. It's one of those things you put your hands on and
Okay.
a Ouija board.
So this guy, he becomes like the number 2 for the bad town or whatever. That's why I think it's strange that it's this guy specifically. That's a lot of denim. He should be really clean.
Magically delicious.
Awful. He's not even cooked. No spice. And he's like rotten meat. He's really playing this well, huh? I love that song. What the hell's Vienna bread? Italian bread?
I don't know.
They just racist? I'll let you out if you be my slave. What does that mean?
Boop. Give him a little nose boop.
He looks really tired right now.
He's probably a little delusional. A lot of grabby people in this. Why are they so touchy? I don't like it. Look at the way they're holding each other.
Yeah, he's kind of weird.
I thought they were going to play that I Got a Brand New Pair of Roller Skates song. Oh, there we go.
That was a good guess. This is your favorite song, isn't it?
I thought this was Janis Joplin.
No.
No. I don't know how to make this stop. But she does have a brand new key. Or something like that.
He's good.
I don't know. I don't like that oldies. You know, I'm not into that kind of crap. So, what do you think about the second episode? Really catching your attention now, huh?
Pretty good. Not as good as the first episode.
Really?
I like the first one better.
All right.
Same.
I didn't think that was too bad.
No. I don't think it was too bad either. I
Just
that was the
slower.
first one.
Yeah.
Start big. Pull them in. Ish.
Alright.
All right. Well, I guess that's good enough.
I'm good with that.
Episode 2.